Hello everyone, it is me, MrSneakyy, and we're at episode 18 of the Road to Glory series. Let's update everyone with what's been going on, as well as the current events, what we're going to be taking advantage of on the free-to-play series. So stay tuned for everything you're going to need to know if you're a free-to-play player with the guides. Hello, so yes, we're going straight into things today, so you can see we're obviously still at City Hall 18, but from the last episodes, if you've been keeping up to date with everything, we have been able to finish all the walls, and we're on our Sacred Hall 19, and we're just going to let that pump through. So it's going to take 3 days to do, so just keep an eye on that, and you'll see that progressively get lower and lower. But what we've been able to do today is use a little bit of CP just to get our heroes leveled up a little bit ready, because in the event section today, the Crucible of Courage has come along. So what happens is, since if you've been following all of our guides and especially the series, we've been able to complete the Crucible of Courage, and we did a full video on it, which made us, get all the way to level 20. And because we hit level 20, what happens is now it comes around again, and it starts at 21. So I've been able to complete 21 so far. The way I've used my troops will just keep swarming and swarming. We're going to try the same tactic again in a moment for 22 and see if we're able to do it. It is a little bit of a hard one to do, but you're going to see how you can manage to get through it if you keep using your marches just right and keep coming in and out. But by completing that first actual Crucible of Courage challenge, it allowed you to claim all the first sets of challenges again. So we get 1 key, we get a nice bit of heads, we get 2 keys, and we get 2 more heads. So now we're on the road to get 3 keys and 2 gold sculptures again, which is a massive increase for us, because if we do have a look now, we do have 10 gold keys, which we are going to pop on camera. But if we were deciding to, which I am considering, unless we get more gems, we could be pumping our universals into our Nico, right? And it means we could have almost a 4, almost 5-0 Nico if we get lucky, right? So that's something we're going to be keeping an eye on. Obviously, we're getting him through the dailies as well. That's how we've been getting heads for him so far. But like I say, we've got 10 keys. We've been waiting for it. So let's pop 10 on stream. Hopefully we get legendary. Oh, we got some epics. So let's see. We got Halloween, which is nice. We do need some Halloween heads because he is lacking in our department. So if we go to our heroes now, we're going to be able to level the boy up. There we go. Nicely. So he's skill 3, skill 4 now, almost 5-0. So as soon as he hits that 5-0, we're going to be able to obviously unlock his other skills and then level him up as we please. And we'll be able to use him in a 5-1-1 state, especially behind someone like Waldia, when we've been using Waldia as well. Pumping as much as we can in our heads as well with these universals. So it's been a really good road trip so far. You can see our hero level 50 already on Guanwyn, 45 and 45 on the 2 other main heroes that I'm going to be running, which is Craig and Waldia. Then I've got Valen already at 40, but I'm going to be leveling up Atheist now more, because he did hit that 5-1-1-1 state quicker than the Valen getting lucky. Because if I got a very lucky Valen at 5-1-1-1, he would definitely be being put behind the Waldia. So like I say, we're just working with what we've got at the moment. Even our Indis guys is 2 sculptures away, which is nuts. Because when we go into the Dragon Trials, we are at 61, meaning we've been able to claim some nice Dragon glass. We can claim that. We don't need to use those gems, but we can get 2 heads today on stream. And then, if we go to heroes, we go to Indis, we can boom, hit the skills, and there we're at. She's at 4-0 already, guys. And this is midway through this start of the season, the very first season. And getting her at a 5-1-1-1 state, honestly, is going to be so beneficial for us, because we're going to be able to use her in the Dragon Trials, and we can even maybe possibly use her somewhere else in the future. Maybe if you guys experiment on maybe like a support match, we could try a supportive expertised pan with a Indis behind maybe, or something like that for a mage match. Who knows, we could test it out. But that's what we've got so far. So let's go back to the Crucible of Courage. We're going to try and conquer this on video. So what we're going to do is deploy our units. We hit the multi. We've already got a preset ready. And we're going to get our cavalry set up. But what we're actually going to do is clear this. Because that's 13,000 units. But we do have 17,500 cav units. And some of them are T4, right? So this is going to be a stronger cav march independently already. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and kill the cavalry first. So it doesn't target our backline. And then we're going to try and kill the shaman. Because the cavalry do drop really, really fast. Even though the shaman or witch troll tries to heal them. If you've got enough DPS, we're going to kill them, right? So we're going to see how the Crucible challenge goes. But if we feel like we don't have enough DPS to kill these guys, what we'll do is just kill the witch troll instead. And then we'll kill the other two cavalry after. So let's get our main tank to hit first. Then press our cavalry to hit straight after. And then our archers and mages. So now we can use our artifacts. Let's go and smash these out as fast as possible. I'm going to try and get as much AoE down while these guys are as healthy as they can be. Because what we're going to be doing is, you're going to notice, so my Elena is getting targeted. But what we're going to do with the cavalry units in a moment is send them back into the building. We hit attack. Summon them again. We'll just let it auto target. Now these guys are going to get the aggro for us, which is good. And we'll just switch again our units. So all we're going to do is just keep flicking between these units now. We're just going to let Elena and Keller be in the main tank. We're going to reposition our archers because they are getting targeted by the cavalry. We don't want that. So we can pop them into the building. And now those guys are getting re-targeted, which is nice. Giving us that time to re-summon. So let's go on our rage cycling build here. Our march is definitely getting targeted, but this is how you got to play this as a free-to-play player. You got to be really fast, guys. Focus down the different marches, and you notice I switched to Craig. The reason is we have that second artifact on Craig, right? So while we're waiting for our bomb flinger to come off cooldown, we're able to obviously sling another artifact. So one cavalry unit is almost dead, which is great. So now it's going to be a lot easier to kill these guys. We're not going to take as much damage as well. So our artifact has come off cooldown. So what we're going to do is reset our march again, guys. And the reason is, oh no, we messed up. No, we messed up on video. So don't do that error, guys. What I did was click all, and then I hit all, and then obviously all of the matches came in. So that was a big mistake. So we're going to do this again. So what we were trying to do there were pull the Elena back into the city. And by pulling her back into the city, what we were going to do is put her back out at full HP. Meaning the artifact that just came off cooldown obviously was going to hit harder. So let's go and do this again. We're going to hit this. We've got the Garwood rocking. We've got all the marchers up ready. And the cavalry set. So there we go. We're going to kill the troll this time. We'll see if the troll is a better target. So let's go and target down the troll first. And see if we can burst down this troll. Meaning there's no healing for the other marchers, which is really important. We've got a bunch of damage, and it is really weak, you can see, but it's starting to heal itself already. So we're going to start DPSing it down. Obviously, we've got an Elena Garwood this time on the primary tanks. It should sustain a lot quicker and a lot better for our march. Hopefully, we might have to change this to maybe an Elena and Char just for that rage accumulation and counter-attack damage bonus to abuse against these cavalry units, right? Because remember, infantry have that unit advantage system when it comes into the different unit types in the game. So in a moment, we're going to have to obviously send her home. We don't want her to die, because if they die, we're going to lose more troops, which is not good. So we're in the red. We're almost about to go. We're going to reset those troops now. She's almost dead, which is great. Hit attack. We've got Keller out, so we're just going to use Keller for now. Let's put the cavalry up here. We're going to clear this. We're going to use the tier 4 boys. We should be able to move nicely this way now. And by moving our troops here, guys, what you're going to see is our units again able to intercept now those units. So there's only 2 cavalry units left. We're going to intercept them, so our main front line is taking the brunt of the force. And by doing so, we can see now we are actually melting through. So it is probably better to kill that Shaman first. You can see he's not sustaining as much. So we're going to go and get our cav back out again. Using all our artifacts when possible. Boom, boom, big hits, AoE combination there, killing that one guy. Last guy left, so now she's going to come home. So we don't make that same mistake what we did last time. And there we go, we've got the infantry units outside. We're going to try and move them in front if we can, but we're not able to because the cavalry are already ahead, which is fine. Just means we're going to have to press 2 and get our archers back, get our mages back now. And then again, press attack, multi-create, hit the 1 button. And run full marches again to finish out. That's how you want to do it, guys. That's the basic strategy on the Crucible as a free-to-play player. All my legions here are mainly tier 3 and tier 2 units. And there you go, completely all the way through. So that's what we're going to be doing all the way today. Hopefully, we're going to heal up, get maximum troops again. We'll see if we can get all the way to 25. And on 25, we're going to be doing a rally. So hopefully, our allies will be able to join that rally. And we're going to obviously record that footage to put on the end of the video. So that is pretty much summing up almost what we've done on the episode. If we go into our research tech, you can see we've already carried on what we were talking about in the last episode. We've hit military leadership at least a 4. We're going even harder into the stamina so we can use even more per day. Obviously, we've got architecture 6 already rocking. We've got obviously the building already going. We could try and speed this through, but I want to kind of hold on to these speed ups now, because we do have a little less since we were speeding through just to get this going, because we know now we've got a 3-day wait almost in order for us just to, you know, kind of relax, do what we need, complete all of the challenges, as well as, more importantly, if you've seen, we're going to be able to complete the rest of all of our scouting, so we should be at 100% on the map progress, and the mass dispelled should be completed as well. So that would be amazing when we complete that. In the Auguststone, where we are currently rocking, let me just send these troops to train, otherwise my brain is going to go fried. We always need to be training. So let's just pop some resource tokens just to get these training. Always keep training, guys. So yeah, when we go to the Auguststone, what I've moved up here, we've got this Hydra which needs to be killed in the next 23 hours. So we are going to be killing it hopefully today. So we've got a Hydra located here. We've got a decree in order, which is a really cool system if you guys are part of an alliance. If you're looking for some sort of way to know, this is a really good system here, which you can just maybe take for notes and guides if you're an officer looking to improve your alliance somehow. You can basically create a decree, put in maybe like if you hit green, you're good for 1600 and you can do the 2800, or if you press red, you're going to be good for 2800. If you can't make either of them, don't click anything and you leave it blank, and then they know who's going to be able to be there. And obviously you can almost like, you know, set a good time. You know, if you can create an event and get people ready to kill obviously this Hydra. So this works for other things like breaking through event, obviously different raids as well. Even if you're going to go to war, you could even see who's going to be active during certain times. So you can obviously ask these questions and find information. So really good tip for you guys for the decree. So what we're going to do is end this part of the episode right now. And then we're going to go into the future. And hopefully in the future, we're going to be rallying or getting closer to the end of the Crucible, and by getting to the next set of the Crucible rewards, we're going to be getting another, as you can see, 3 gold keys, which is amazing for us. And we've got Divine Depository on, which we're going to be taking advantage of as well. As you guys know, we're going to be farming, so we know we don't need to worry about that. And we obviously got the research. We're going to get at least a 10,800 speed up. So we're going to do it through these events eventually, so don't you worry. So that's what we're going to do. Only hit the minimum. We're not going to try and compete. We're just going to try and invest what speed ups we've earned through our scouting to basically earn as universals that we actually care about, and obviously gold keys and other stuff like that, right? So let's go into the future now. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episodes and have been following the series so far. I know it's been a bit hit and miss on certain times because obviously I've been working. But right now, if you guys are wondering where we are currently at as well, which is a really good question just to leave you guys on. If we go to the store, I just need to remember where I've moved it because I've put it all in this area now. We are on day 27 of the account. Obviously, we've hit VIP 8 and we've been able to stack up our gems now, already going up to 2,000. And the cool thing is, if we hit over 6,000 gems, we know we can do a 10 spin on a wheel, meaning if Kanara does come around sometime again, we're going to be able to get Kanara unlocked and think about, you know, using her as another archer commander in the future for the free-to-play player account. So let's go into the future. Hopefully we've gone into the Crucible Courage and we've got to elite level 25 by doing the same strategy what you've just seen on 23 and 24. And if we've got any problems, obviously we're going to address that when we come back in the future. So smash a like, comment and subscribe, guys, if you've enjoyed the episode so far. It's a massive channel that's been growing so far, and love the fact that all the free-to-play player community do love this series, and the fact that I do also tailor for the low spenders, and obviously Wales as well, because we have been playing since Server 4 in the Super Server 1, so I've had almost 6 months plus game time on this compared to a lot of players, so we are very knowledgeable and we're here to pass that knowledge on to you guys. So let's move forward in time now with all that said, and hopefully we're at level 25 on a Crucible of Courage. Hello everyone. So yes, we've moved forward in time. We're going to be doing some chests. We've got 5 keys, so why not open all 5, do a massive opening for today. So let's go and give them guys the heads up so they can go, and we can move forward. So if you guys don't know, you want to be making sure you're on the ramp at least, because then when you're fighting you want to be at least up here so these guys stay within the pit, because if you run away these guys are gonna obviously basically run out, and when they run out they can get de-aggroed. So when they de-aggro, it'll reset the whole chest and you're gonna have to come back again, and obviously that's what you don't want to do. So we're gonna wait for everyone. I'm gonna just give them all the go section, go, so the guys know. So we're gonna go in as well, and there we are. We're gonna start. We're gonna try and murder all these, use as much of our rage and artifacts in the AoE as much as possible. So there's a nice combo there, boom boom, big AoE. Nicely done. And you notice we're all focusing down the same target. There's one guy down here that I'm gonna quickly finish off. There we are. So let's move a little bit more up into the raid area, killing down these guys now. So what we're doing is working front to back at the minute, because that's how we have to kind of fight. If you've got stronger units, you do want to kill the backline first for obvious reasons. But killing these AoE trolls is really beneficial, because when you're killing these AoE trolls here, you're going to stop them from obviously stunning a lot of your front line. And when they're stunning your front line, obviously they're doing the job right. So you want to make sure these guys are killed really fast. As well, these ones heal the witch trolls, so as well, if you can kill the witch trolls, that's nicely done. We'll finish the last guy right here. We're able to skip through now. We've got the range advantage. There's no real troops left, so we're able to finish these guys off right here. And that pretty much sums up the chest. So let's see how lucky we are. We've got 5 keys. So we're going to pop all 5 chests. Let's see if we get a legendary today. And this is the road to glory, guys. Remember, this is the grind that you need to do every day, you know. Save up your keys so you can pop all 5 in one go, and then just pop 5 and then keep doing it again. So far, nothing too good that we need. We're getting the dust, obviously. That we do need the dust, which is good. Some more greens and blues. More greens and blues. A purple would be nice. We've not had a purple yet from them. And green and blues. So at the moment, our luck factor's at 48. So as you can see, we've not been lucky with them really. So let's send everyone home now. That was nicely done. Mark her up. So when we go back to the city, you're going to notice as well, we've done 22. We're going to try 23 a little bit later, but it was difficult the time I just tried it. So I might need to train some more troops. And what I've been doing as well on off camera, we need to do obviously the live and learn like you guys saw. So what I've been doing is actually training my troops. So I've been trying to get rid of as many of these tier 2 troops with only the training speed ups, because we're going to get a bunch of speed ups back anyway through the divine depository, since we're going to be killing patrols, so you're going to get your speed ups back. So I'm not scared of using those ones. So we use the training speeds. We're going to finish off today with finishing the speed ups right here. So got 16 hours to use on this boy. So what we're going to do is just use what's available. And the reason why is we're going to try and finish out that quest line, right? So if we go back up here, we're trying to just get this as close as we can for now. And then we're going to finish it off later on with some more trading speeds. But we are just trying to use what we can on the this one right here. So that's going to drop it about 2 hours there. We've got 9 hours worth, so we could pop these, but we're going to save the universals, like I said. So we're just going to pop our normals. So that's bringing it down to 7 hours, which is nice. Once we've completed this, we're going to jump back over and do level 5 on the leadership. So we're getting as much XP as we can. And again, we're doing this for the reason is when we go in and we're killing our, obviously, guards. Those guards, even though we're killing level 20 sometimes, level 23s, you'll notice like the XP we gain is absolutely ludicrous, right? So this is when we were trying to kill the Crucible mages. You could see when we messed up. But when you go back down here, you can see the amount of XP we're gaining is massive, even with all the hero XP buffs. So that's why we're doing it the way we're doing it at the moment, right? With the research, we're trying to punch out as much CP as we can, as well as the hero XP. So especially next season, guys, you got to remember, we're thinking forward as well. Next season, when it comes and we're going to get to the season reset, we're going to have already, this is going to be level 5, and without even a reset happening, we've got 10% extra hero XP that we're going to have off the rip. So it's going to be very beneficial for us, and that's why we're going to be doing it. So we're going to actually end the episode there. It's going to be quite hard for us to get to 25 today. I can feel it already. So we're going to hopefully get it done by tomorrow. But obviously we're going to keep recording and see what we can get on footage for you guys for the Road to Glory series. But that pretty much sums up the video, guys. That is episode 18. We've gone over everything that we've been through today. Shown you a little bit of the higher end Crucible of Courage, as well as how you can gain some quick rewards again if you've already completed the first 20 stages, which is really nice, because obviously for us it means we now have 15 tokens already for our Nico. So we could already, when we go tomorrow and we get the next daily, we're going to be able to hit this and get him all the way up to level 10 by only using 5 heads, and get him to level 4 skill as well if we really wanted to, by using those universals. So we're going to save them for now though, still, don't worry, we're going to save them, but that's just as a heads up that we have that option to us. But we're hopefully going to get Kanara at some point, so we really want to get Kanara. Obviously, if you can get Nico through gold chests in the daily, that's the best way we're going to be able to try and abuse our universals and try and get the best out of them, so we can have 2 gold legendary commanders, both at, you know, 51111. So that's nicely picked up. We've got everything we need. So yeah, that's going to be the end of episode of 18, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Smash a like, comment, and subscribe if you've been enjoying the series and you've been following and keeping up. You can see we're at 2.4 million. If we go to the Members Alliance, there's even Mr. Boss Nasty here in our alliance right now. We're even a higher level than him, which is really funny. So it just shows activity does pay off when you are playing the game. There's loads of players that are around our level 2, which are around free-to-play players. So, really good game for you guys to play if you're free to play and you're looking for something new, especially when it's very new itself. And you guys know, if you've come from any kingdom builder, the sooner you get into the game and the longer you can play your account, the more benefits you're going to get over the long term, right? So that is going to be it, guys. I'll see you guys into the next video. Smash the like, comment, and subscribe. But until next time, stay safe, stay sneaky, and peace out.